Hey guys, we're going to talk about how to ensure that you have a strong core and also making sure that your lower back stays strong too to avoid injury. You're going to be using your core a lot in tennis, and this is a very important uh, focus for you during your workouts. Now, if you don't have a GHD machine, you can do some alternative workout options that we'll talk about later, but this is a GHD machine, and what you want to work on is working on using your core in relation to tennis a little bit, all right? So when I'm doing these, you can use a weight or you don't have to, but I'm locking my feet in to the back of the machine in the GHD machine, and I'm simply just going to lean back a little bit. All right, that forces me to do one of two things, to engage my stomach or engage my back. And I want to make sure my stomach is engaged the whole time, all right? So as you progress, we'll talk about like how to make this a more challenging exercise. But for you right now, I would suggest just working on turning. So when I'm doing this, I'm kind of turning my shoulders. Notice my head is staying straight, and I'm just making sure I'm moving and keeping everything else still. So I'm trying to look over my left shoulder, and I'm looking over my right shoulder, keeping my back as straight as possible, okay? As you do that though, the workout can get a little bit more tough. I grab a weight right here, and we can put a weight in front, and it doesn't matter what weight you have, you lean back and you put it, the further away you have it, the harder it'll be. So if you put it really close, it'll be a little easier. Further away, it'll be a little harder. But anyway, same thing. I'm just thinking, instead of shoulders, I'm thinking my elbows this time. So I'm getting my elbow in front and then my elbow in front. So notice my head is staying still, and I'm really working on engaging my stomach, okay? When you're doing those rotations, you just gotta, I think it helps to make sure that you're really thinking about why you're doing this, right? So try to think about like when you hit a tennis ball. Notice that I'm not jerking my head when I'm hitting. I'm just turning my shoulders as much as possible. So you can try that out a little bit. If you want to just do a standard sit-up too, you're kind of leaning back and you're trying to engage your stomach as much as you can. When you go up, try to put your chest up in the air. Try to put your chest forward. A lot of players, or a lot of people will just think their back will be like this, curved in, and they'll just sink in. And that's that slouch we don't want, especially tennis players. We push forward so much in tennis that if you look at this, you can probably tell a lot about a tennis player. If you see a tennis player, their posture, their shoulders are forward, their back is slouching a little bit. So we want to really work on, keeping everything back when we do things. So again, I'm going to put my chest forward when I'm doing these sit-ups, okay? Chest forward is key. All right, so anyways, if you don't have exercise like that, you can always do it on the floor and do that. The last thing I want to show is to engage your lower back, okay? So I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to lock my feet in place again. And so now I'm engaging my lower back here, all right? And the whole idea here is that I'm going to want to, I'm going to be leaning back and relaxing. And when I go up, I want to lock, and I want to make sure that my glutes are activated and my lower back is activated, all right? I'm just going nice and slow down, and I'm going to lock it in as I go up. If you want to challenge yourself, you're able to you can use a weight to hold as you're going up and down, but that's a really good exercise that has allowed me to stay injury-free with my back. I've been on my feet a lot teaching tennis, and then if I'm playing tennis, it's a lot of wear and tear. So if you have a strong stomach and learn to engage it, which we'll talk about later, but if you work on engaging your stomach, it's going to really help, and then strengthen your lower back too. So give it a shot, and I'm sure you're going to see some progression in how you feel on the court, all right?
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to go to teachyourselftennis.com, sign up for my blog, and you'll get plenty of info to enhance your tennis game in technique, health, fitness, and many other aspects that we tend to forget about to get better at tennis. All right, thanks.